This is Matrix Lord 212, and this is the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and basically, now we got word from my source to clarify a lot of stuff that's been going on the past month or so. So I have to do this on my computer and read it to you because I can't do both on my phone. So here we go. We're gonna start with the past filming of what occurred. Okay, so from what my source says, he says Doctor Who filming officially recommences Monday, November 2nd, confirmed. He said that when there was all these things seen that they were filming, it was the Doctor Who crew that were there as well as security. And they had some limited outside activity, checking locations and backgrounds, particularly adhering to COVID restrictions. The stages were locked and they were set building. Okay, so everyone is expected back after the weekend, bearing in mind this is a reduced presence as some staff have been released of the beginning of the year before COVID reared its ugly head. So basically, they had everything there to do with filming. They had someone there checking on the restrictions and if they're adhering to COVID guidelines. They probably even had actors there seeing how they're going to shoot stuff, but they didn't film anything. Okay, so this is what's going on. There was all this craziness there. And an example of this is I remember when I went to filming in the city of Angels Take Manhattan, and I was there way, way early. Way early. I was there in the wee hours of the morning when they were going to film at night. And they had all the Doctor Who people there checking to see how the shots would be, this working out, that working out, and we didn't see anybody. There was no actors, no nothing, but everybody was setting up stuff and camera. There was two guys setting up cameras over the bridge part, then another part here and there. So basically, where's Scott? Where are you? Hold on. Scott, you coming in? Where are you, man? Scott, you there? I don't know if that's Scott. Okay, so I don't know why Scott can't come in, but so basically, in this instance, stuff going on with COVID, they're trying to see how many people they could have testing different things. Basically, would this work? Person's watching over them. Is this allowed? Here's Scott. All right, Scott. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so
I was rushing to get the name down. He kept saying, "Where's Scott? Where's Scott?"
Oh.
I'm coming down.
All right, so here's the thing. He explained it to me. All right, things are being done a little differently because of COVID-19. So what they did was the whole Doctor Who crew, the film, the camera guys, the set builders, all that stuff, were outside in different locations.
Yeah.
Where you would think, hey, they're filming because the cameras are there, the props are there, different things are there, testing things out. Someone watching over them, checking, is this okay because of COVID? Is this okay? Actors probably visiting the set, but nothing filmed. They're test checking out, right? Getting prepared for, are we allowed? How many people can we have? No, you can't have 10 people. You can't have 50 people. Okay, how many people? So they're testing things out. What's going on? So that's what was going on.
If they were rioting, looting and that, then they probably would be able to do that.
No, but the thing was, okay, when people said they saw Jodie on set and people said they saw the camera thing, that was all correct, but nothing was being filmed. You know what I'm saying? Like she's there, maybe doing lines, whatever, but they're just checking out. Are you comfortable with this? Are you comfortable with 10 people near you? And then have someone over their shoulder that's sort of like with a clipboard, hey, you can't do this, you can't do that. Because, again, this is new to everybody, okay? People don't know even though there's rules, is this okay? Is filming, there's a health person here, there's this. So basically he's telling me that that's what it was. Nothing was actually filmed. It was test shooting, testing. Nothing's going to be used because they weren't, but that's what was happening. He said, check out BBC Casualty profile on Facebook to see how they have been proactive and professional. They've been filming around the COVID restrictions at Ruth Lock, Port Tiger Studios. Let's see. Saying that they work in so many different extra shifts, sometimes to 1 a.m. These extra shifts are permanent. They have a meeting on Wednesday to discuss contributions to the show. So he says there's a lot going on. They're trying to work around filming with COVID. And here's the thing, where they probably wouldn't be filming in the wee hours of the morning, now because of COVID and they can't have people around, they have to film in the wee hours of the morning.
Yeah.
Because then there's not that many people around. Okay. So here's the thing. Everything you've heard about
CGI to cut everybody around.
Right. Everything you've heard, and people said that they saw Jody, they seen this, they seen that. Yes, it's for Series 13, but they didn't actually film. They're testing everything. They're building sets. They're checking out shots. They're asking if they're allowed to have so many people on set, so many different things. They're doing it late because they got to do it when no one's around. So now I don't know how this is going to work for Series 13, if it's going to look like a lot of night shooting for everything, or if behind studios, you're going to have to do like green screens to make it look like it's daylight. I don't know. But the thing is ultimately that here it is. Yes, they were all there. And no, they didn't have anything filmed because they're testing the different guidelines. So in a way, I'm half wrong and half right.
Yeah, there you go.
If you want me to, the Matrix Lord's wrong. Okay, the camera guy's there, Jody's there, but they didn't. Whatever, I'll say I'm wrong if you want me to say I'm wrong. But the thing is that these are different times we live in. They're setting stuff up. This is the way we're going to film it. Are you okay with this? Yes. I want to do.
Okay. Yes. No. Are you comfortable with this? And then finally, somebody decided to kick him off the air. There you go.
Am I here or am I not here?
You're here now. That's all I know.
You will not silence my Whovian voice. Let me speak.
Yeah, because what was happening is you were talking about
me.
It's like you're constantly hitting the pause thing.
Oh my God. All right. So again, for those who didn't hear me correctly.
Sorry, the translator decided to hit the
Okay. Yes, you saw Jody. Yes, you saw camera guy. Yes, you saw this probably guy with a clipboard saying, no, COVID, you can't do this. Yes, they were building stuff. Yes, the things were locked out, trying to find a way to film without the nonsense of COVID. Yes, they're going to be doing a lot of overnight shoots, but no, they didn't officially film stuff. They tested stuff. So what everybody saw was true, but they didn't film. So we're half right and half wrong. But that's what it was. It wasn't an illusion. It wasn't fake. It was there. Okay? And again, they're doing a lot of different things lately. people are so confused. She's filming stuff in her house. She's going out with Amanda Gill, doing different things. They're doing stuff for children in need. Like, we don't even, like, what, everything. It's like crazy. She got her hair done. That was the news today. She got her hair done yesterday.
Yeah.
I made a joke where, what would happen if we had to do the news in reality? It took 12 seconds. I did a 12-second video. She got her hair cut. That's it. And I added stuff just to make it last 12 seconds, which is bad. That's the Doctor Who news.
Yeah.
Before, mind you, before that she got her hair done, it would have been a 5-second video or less. And I had to add my own eating pizza and stuff to it because it was just too short. Yes. I don't have any answers about that, Jamie. I just know that they are going to finagle and do things around the COVID restrictions. So if they have to work overnight, this is what they're telling me, that they're making them do extra shifts overnight to get the Doctor Who filming done. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to take a leap of faith here. And I'm going to say that I'm pretty sure the actors are not happy about this.
I know they want to get out there and film, and every damn time they try to do that.
I'm pretty sure that.
I'm sorry, excuse me, but it gets time. It comes to a time now to where either film or don't film.
Right.
But if you're going to give these people all these damn restrictions that they can do this and that, then every actor and everybody who's affected by this needs to start standing up and say, "Okay, I'm done with this."
Yes.
You've pretty much said you pretty much have tied our hands, but yet you won't call out this segment of society.
So yeah.
So screw you. We're
right. I mean, this is what's going to happen: is that she's going to get pissed off,
and she's going to leave the show.
And Amanda Gill's going to get pissed off because now it was easy to film before, but now you're taking them out of their
you're going above and beyond.
Right, where if everything was open before and they were filming, then they would take a break, go get something to eat, coffee, whatever. I'm sure they have stuff on set, but now you're doing it where if she's filming overnight, she's going to come home to her family and sleep in the day. And that's going to cause a massive thing because, again, whatever she was doing before is now going to get disrupted. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that it's always going to be overnight. But from what he's telling me, they had some type of mandate, and there's something on Wednesday they're going to talk about concerning this, because if they have to do this all the time, people are going to be very, very angry. Okay,
like I've been saying online a lot, is this: certain people only have as much power as you give them. It is time. It's gotten annoying, the fact that it started off to being, it's going to be this many days. And then they moved the goalpost saying, it's going to be this many days. They moved the goalpost again, so it's going to be no. It's been proven. The experts, the specialists have said this, this, and this.
Right.
So pretty much it's time for everybody to come out of their closet, come out of their houses, and say, we're going to live our lives. And if you fall underneath, this is the standards for COVID. I'm sorry for screwing this thing up. But if you're elderly, you're going to get affected.
Right.
If you're a smoker, you're going to be affected. If your immune system is shot, you're going to be affected. Now, but yet they're treating as though anytime you breathe the air, you're going to contract it and spread it. It affects only 99.98 survivable, so long as you're not elderly, you don't smoke, and your immune system isn't shot.
I mean, I don't want to turn this into a COVID education.
I know.
Basically, because they flag here. Hold on, they flag
standing up and saying, "Wait, stick your guidelines.
I know, but
your rules.
Right, but here's the
thing.
I just have to say, I haven't looked up the rates, and I'm not saying you're wrong, but we can't come out and give statistics because, again, we're not doctors. And another thing, too, I don't want it to be flagged with YouTube. The thing is, like, let's just say that, look, here's the thing. They are desperate to get this show filmed. Okay? Now, odds are, and I'm going to tell you from experience, I do overnight as well. Okay, you have to adjust your whole sleeping schedule to be able to work overnight. I'm supposed to be sleeping right now, actually. Okay, because I got overnight. I was supposed to work overnight yesterday. I got switched to today, so I'm supposed to be sleeping now. But then I was talking to a friend, and then all of a sudden I got word from my source, and I'm like, I can't go to sleep. I gotta do this because this explains the whole hullabaloo of so many people seeing them filming. Where again, when you remember, I did my video. I said before there was any Twitter things or anybody on Twitter saying they seen anything, I announced about the filming. So that stuff came afterwards. And yes, I shared that person's Twitter thing, but my news came before that. So the whole point is, yes, they were there, but here's the thing. So if Jodie Whittaker and Mandip Gill, if most of the time when they're in this area, if they're not allowed to film in the day because COVID guidelines, people are going to start going there and they're going to be creating crowds, and you're not allowed to have crowds because COVID, you're not allowed to have gatherings. And if that's going to happen where they're going to have gatherings, then the health thing, they're going to shut them down from filming. So you have to film when people are sleeping, but that's a pain in the ass because again, Jodie has a kid, right? Or kids or whatever, and she has a family, and now you're asking her to sleep in the day sometimes, but they're not even asking just to film overnight totally. They'll probably be filming in the afternoon and overnight because he's just telling me that people are going to be working double shifts where they work in the afternoon into overnight. So they're going to be working tons of hours to get this sucker done. And that's not even counting when they go overseas. I don't know what the hell. Everybody has different rules for this thing, okay? So while they're in the UK, they have their own rules. When they go overseas, they have their own rules. But the thing is, if they go overseas, they have to probably do that block last because then when they come back, they're going to be in lockdown for 2 weeks. Like they can't leave their house because you don't know what they got where. So there will be probably overseas filming, but that will probably be blocks last, right? So they have to do everything differently now. Even though they're doing stuff out of order, they have to do whatever in the UK first, I guess, and then go overseas and not come back and forth because the moment they come back, they're in lockdown. They're in a quarantine of 2 weeks. So basically, and I don't even know if when they go over there, they have to be in quarantine for 2 weeks and then film and then come back and be in quarantine. I don't know what the rules are for wherever they're going, but this is what's happening. They are going to make sure let me tell you something. Series 13, for all those people that had doubt, it's going to be filmed. Okay? November 2nd is the official date. And then they have a meeting. When is they said the meeting is on, let me just see. They're going to film on the 2nd, on the 3rd, and they have a meeting on the 4th because I guess they'll see how it worked for 2 days. And they'll have some discussions about it. Did this work? Did that work? But this is, again, nobody knows a proper answer of if this is going to work or not. They could be shut down immediately, okay? Immediately. So if they're going to be working overnight because the people are in lockdown, I don't know how much long. Listen, I'm not speaking for Jodie, and I'm not speaking for Mandip, and I'm not speaking for the crew. But it's not easy to just snap your finger and work overnight. You can't just. You got to be prepared. You got to get some sleep, and you got to whatever. And you're not. That will. They will show wear and tear. They will show that they're tired unless they're prepared for it. And again, how long are you expect now? Again, they're under contract. So if they don't like it, it's too bad, unfortunately. They have to do what they have to do, but they're going to be pissed about it, and they don't want them to be pissed. So we're going to have to see if this is going to push them to whatever. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what exactly the contract states, if there's out clauses.
Yeah.
But this is, look, again, they have to try. They have to try. They had Batman filming. They had Jurassic Damnation filming. Batman got shut down twice, and then still continued, and then they filmed again, and Jurassic World Domination got shut down, came back, shut down. They are desperate to get this filmed. Hi, Jamie and Jamie Tippin. One. You're desperate to get this filmed. If they do it any later, you're not going to see Doctor Who for 2 years. You know, it's going to be bad. So let's see. So officially November 2nd, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. September will be done, in theory. Gives them some time to get the season out in October of 2021, possibly. That's stretching it, though. Because, again, we don't know if... I mean, I would think they could do it. If they could get it wrapped in September, gives them a month. But while they're filming, they're doing special effects also, right, Scott? So it takes 5 weeks to do an episode completely. You know, the filming takes like 3 weeks and then 2 weeks for special effects, right? So that's what we always told, 5 weeks per episode. So if they could get it in the can by September, then they possibly can get it out October next year, right? Maybe even November.
Yes.
Maybe even November. But you don't really want to do it November because then you're going to start getting into the next year. They never do that, right? They don't want to do a split like they did with Moff at that time. So,
oh hell no, that was
if they see that they're not going to make it, they'll just push it to 2022. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they have this special that will probably air New Year's.
Because if they do it too late and starts running into the special, then they're going to have to do something that sort of even connects with the special even more.
So that's the thing. If we have a special for 2021, it's the Revolution of the Daleks. Supposedly it's November 1st. Not November 1st, I'm sorry. January 1st, New Year's Day, right? So that will be your Doctor Who for 2021 if they don't make it, unfortunately. Okay? And then if they can't get it out in 2021, then they'll do New Year's. So it's the same pattern like we've always had, right? We've had Doctor Who Series 11, and then we had the special New Year's, the series, special New Year's. This is what's going to happen, okay? In theory, that's the way it's going to be. Again, it would be nice to get Series 13 out in 2021. Not a definite thing because we don't know how this filming is going to work. I can't wait for the trailer. I'm dying for this trailer. But, you know, we need to get the special out and we need to get it done so we can focus on Series 13. And
definitely.
I wish they had it Christmas. It's probably not going to be Christmas. It's going to be probably New Year's Day.
Yeah, definitely New Year's.
That's the pattern.
Heaven forbid.
That's the pattern.
Yeah.
That's the way it's been. The pattern has not changed. As much as we want it to change, the pattern has not changed.
We don't want to offend anybody. We want to be a special snowflake.
That's the way it's
been. Safe zones. So we got to do it at New Year's.
Unfortunately, that's the pattern.
Those people.
Listen. So at least now we have an explanation. I was half right and I was half wrong. I don't feel that bad now because
you only feel half bad, right?
I feel half bad because the thing is that they were there anyway.
Yeah.
I mean you know, it's like if it what's the expression with the duck? What is it? If it walks like a duck.
Yeah, if it walks and talks like a duck, then
it's a duck. In this instance, if you have a cameraman, if you have Jody, if you have the whole crew, if you're building shit, they're filming. But guess what? They weren't. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like they're testing. They're preparing.
But Joe, did they have film in the camera?
But you know what the funny thing is?
The camera even had any power to it.
Here's the thing, right? Here's
a little red light on.
Here's the thing. Like now it is officially October 30th. If you remember what October 30th was. Had a live stream, peace treaty, allowed to talk about whatever I want to talk about today. Although someone said something yesterday, which wasn't October 30th, it was the 29th. But anyway, I was a man of my word.
Maybe they were a day ahead.
No, 16 hours ago or 18 hours ago. But anyway, we're gonna just ignore that because we don't want to have World War VIII. But like, I'm gonna let it slide. Right? Slide.
Cleansing, everybody. Cleansing breath.
Slide.
Breathe in. Breathe in.
Disaster area. I'm gonna let it slide. But you know, and I know, disaster area. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I'm gonna let it slide. But I was a man of my word. It's the 30th.
We're getting off the question just for a
we're
bit.
Getting off the. We're gonna talk about a little bit of the craziness. So here's the thing.
But just real quick. The Guardian did this thing. The basic thing says Tom Baker being loved. Please me very, very much indeed. So the Guardian did a thing about Tom Baker. So
okay. So we're gonna touch upon this craziness in the community for a second. There's no wars, but I just want to say I was a man of my word. Didn't say do my gaming thing, regardless of being flagged, being attacked, like different things. Didn't know who was, but man of my word. But I am going to say this because I did watch someone stream from yesterday, but today, and 32 minutes of it. Okay, how am I gonna say this?
That's just
okay. No, I know. I'm not talking about that. One second.
I know.
All right. I want to get this off my chest. All right. So how can I say this without it being taken the wrong way? All right. I'm gonna do my channel as I've always done my channel. Okay. If people like it or don't like it, that's fine, right? People one day don't like what I'm talking about and don't want to do a podcast, I don't care. Okay? I'm not going to be on eggshells every time I do something on my channel, worried about offending every little person or whatever, right? Here's the thing. I have stayed away about the whole Doctor Who stuff. I have tried, and to do my gaming, to stay away from the drama, to ignore stuff. We are in a peace treaty. And still, I've been gone after, not by the person that I'm saying.
You basically been attacked by other sources.
Right. For some mysterious reason, there's been other stuff going on where people have attacked my gaming, people have attacked my food stuff, donut lesson. People have been so vicious, like troll-wise. And I'm not saying they're connected to the other party. I'm just saying that.
You're just being shit disturbers to be shit disturbers say.
Well, it did affect, here's the thing, it did affect me. Because when someone comes out and says, you're a fat fucking pig, eating and whatever, like and again, I'm sorry, but that bothered me. Because again, here it is, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I am doing everything to do peaceful stuff and content on my channel. And I have people that are going after me for any little thing I do that's different than Doctor Who. And again, I hid the person from my channel because I got disgusted with them, kept picking.
Yeah.
They followed me to my second channel. And they're like, I'm not a troll. I'm not this. I just want you to know I'm a loyal follower. I just want you to know the way it is. So
being a shit disturber.
Wait, so I unhid them from my channel so they can post on comments. And I want them to post because I want to talk to them. But the thing is that I've learned it doesn't matter how much peaceful stuff I'm doing, how much I'm ignoring the possibility. People are going to attack you no matter what. People are going to try to affect this channel no matter what. And words do hurt sometimes. Sometimes they bother. And then all of a sudden, if I was going to do podcasts, I don't. I just stop and I'm like, I just want to get fucking away from this fucking shit.
Yeah,
right?
One headache to not come about, yeah.
And again, everything that I brought up, they're picking and they're bringing up stuff to my attention concerning my health. Okay, which people don't know what the fuck my health is, but I've said certain things. Okay, I said weeks ago that I choked on a sharp piece of bagel in my throat, and I tried to get it out, and I drove Sharon crazy, because I was suffering and I damaged my throat, I scratched whatever. So because of that, I could only eat soft foods and Jello and different things, but no matter what, it kept bothering it. After, what was it, Sharon, a month? Yeah. A month, finally, right? I was able to eat solid foods or whatever, right? But I lost a lot of weight. Now, I went down to 208, okay? And I'm not saying I lost a dramatic. I used to be back in the day like 250, whatever. Of course, I didn't lose all that weight now. But I'm just saying that I was concerned with my weight, whatever. And I'm always concerned with losing weight because I was always thinking in my head, oh, my God, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to die. Because I've everything that I've experienced in my family and stuff, when people had cancer and everything, losing weight. And then I would have this paranoia of losing too much weight. And then I, die of that, whatever. So I was always paranoid about that. She knows it. No, people don't know it. So I was always concerned, oh my God, I'm losing weight. Oh my God. So my stomach shrunk and I am eating less. Like I can't eat because my stomach shrunk. So even if I was going to eat 4 slices, I can't. And if I do, then I start feeling like weird, right? But I don't eat like a gavoon. So if I'm doing the donut lesson, I'm not finishing the donut most of the time. I'm having half a donut. I don't need to explain myself with this, but I think I need to say certain things. After all these comments, I realize that these people are absolutely ridiculous, that maybe they're not really subscribers, and I think it's all hullabaloo to just distract me from giving up the platform.
Exactly.
Totally. And you know what? When I put my mind to it, people like, if you didn't know me, if I say I'm going to write a book, I write a book. I write 2 books. I write 4 books. I write 10 books. I wrote 13 books. If I say I'm doing gaming and I'm going to get platinum trophies, I'm going to get platinum trophies. I made a big thing. I'm going to get 50 platinum trophies. I have 52 now. Okay. Then I said I'm going to go for 100. That means that I'm going for 100 and I'm not going to stop. So as far as people offended with me eating, that was supposed to be a joke thing because Yvette didn't have donuts in Blackpool, like they didn't have places. So that gave me the idea to do the donut lesson and to show people in different parts of the world where the donuts are. Mm-hmm. You're learning, okay, this is what Dunkin' Donuts is, this is Country Donuts, whatever. That's what it is. People are like, that's not a lesson. No, shut up. Like, just stop.
It's a joke.
You're being ridiculous now. Yeah. You're being ridiculous now. Stop being a keyboard warrior and get over yourself, okay? Yeah. And then we also had a situation where one of our own was abducted by the Borg and assimilated and basically tried to attack us with the cube. And I'm like, fuck off, basically, right? So you're not going to infect me, Borg. So basically, our own member, which was a little whatever, goodbye. Now, I don't care if he had a channel or 20 channels, but it's kind of weird how all of a sudden he gets offended and then I drop 10 subscribers and 20 subscribers and whatever. I am not concerned now.
I don't have my Roy's pillow. I don't have my preparation.
And the same person sending me a message every single day, okay, that he wants to be back on the show, and he's not going to
be. If I know the person, he's been
contacting
me asking if
an ex-member. Right, yeah. And here's the thing. If you keep telling me I'm a piece of shit in comments, you're a piece of shit and you ain't coming on. Fuck off. One of the rules are you don't disrespect the host and you don't disrespect the members. And it's up to me how long it's going to take for you to come back at all, if at all.
Yeah.
So you're not coming back.
Think about it. Think about it. Every time you nitpick and throw jabs, you're the one that's causing your return time to get lengthened.
You keep telling me I'm a fucking asshole and you keep disrespecting me, you're never coming on, period. Okay? And you didn't even apologize for calling me a fucking asshole numerous times. So that ex-member is not coming back. And maybe that ex-member, from what I understand from the other side, maybe he's the shit disturber, and maybe he blew shit out of proportion, that the other side was trying to do this to him and convince him and all this shit. Maybe he's the shit disturber. And he was a shit disturber in the past. The biggest troll there is. So I'm just not going to mention any names, but the person in a galaxy far, far away, man, I got to tell you, you know what? You're doing the wrong thing. But anyway, so that being said, we had this situation where me and this other individual back and forth, and people were adding fuel to the fire, doing their own thing. Has nothing to do with me. I'm not sending hate anyway. People are trying to go after the girlfriends, the wives, or whatever, pieces of garbage. Now, here's the thing, and I have to say this because it was addressed, and I don't like the way it ended, and I don't like the way it was said. And I have to do it in a comedic way, okay? Not trying to stir up shit, but I already heard that the person broke the rule yesterday. I started talking about it, so I'm going to talk about it. I am not responsible for if you got a cold. I'm not responsible for your prostate. I'm not responsible if you're hungry. And I'm definitely not responsible if you edge people on, telling people to go fuck themselves, and people threaten you back. Okay? People have threatened wives and girlfriends, right? I don't make a big stink about that. Someone else did. Person went and said, I'm directly responsible. Absolutely
No,
not.
you're not.
Not even remotely responsible. And here's the thing
We're
that
all
offends me.
responsible for our own actions.
Right. And it wasn't just one, it was like a double team. And I felt, first of all, not only was my character in question about my Doctor Who news, which if I'm wrong, right? But here's the thing. I'm not the one screaming like a lunatic that Doctor Who is not filming, okay? And the person had to be right. And that's the whole point, is that the person had to be right so much that he's screaming like a lunatic and he's losing people that he loves, that used to be with him because he's a loony skipperoonie, right? Whatever, okay? You want to scream, you scream. Okay. But I had people saying cease and desist. I had people saying they're going to take my channel down. They're going to ruin my channel. And I said to that, fuck you, you're not. And I'll take you down. So back and forth bullshit, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Never apology from that at all, because that was wrong. If we're fighting about one thing, don't put me with your other shit, okay? Yeah. By the simple fact that yesterday, right? By the simple fact, and again, listen, this has to be said. Yesterday, he declared war on tons of people in the Whovian community. He said that he is going to personally take down channels. He said that he has a team who is copying and writing stuff down and is going to send stuff to the police, and that he's going to be the person that takes everybody down for the betterment of the community. Nobody elected you anything, first of all.
That's harassment.
And by doing that, you are going to invite people to go after you because you tried to threaten them. And then the next minute, he's crying because people have left him and he doesn't understand why. You also mentioned every member.
Wait a minute, Joe. This just in. Those of you who have violins, they're all out of stock of strings. So plus this just in. Tampax is also all out of tampons. So
listen, here's the thing. If you first of all, if you have a moderator, this is my one question, which I don't know anything about moderators. I have to ask Bad Wolf, right? If you have a moderator, right, isn't the moderator's job to catch something within seconds, to delete it where the person can't see it, period, ever? So how is it, if all this stuff was said to one person, how is it that one person got to see it if the moderator deleted it immediately? Unless, of course, the one person wanted to see what was said. But then that upsets you. So why would you want to see what upsets? So my thing is this. I don't have any moderators. But I want to get them because I want to see if they are able to capture and delete stuff so I can't see it. Because that's the whole thing, right? I shouldn't be happy to be inconvenienced if someone's called me an asshole in this live chat So a moderator would make it where I've never seen that, right?
Mhm.
Instantly, right? Or as fast as possible, right? So all I'm saying is, if you want peace, my suggestion is you don't threaten every single person there is in existence in the Whovian community. And then the next minute, you're like, I don't know why people don't support me like they do all these
I
other
don't
people.
like the fact. I can tell you this much: the fact that they're screaming foul 1 minute and then crying the next.
32
They don't
minutes.
like the fact that they're not, their words not being listened to. And when they find out
32
their words not
minutes.
being listened to, then it's like, oh God, I'm the God. I'm the God of all. You're supposed to
32
be my
minutes.
God.
32 minutes of threatening, bashing, ripping, crying, mentioning just subliminally mentioning people without mentioning names of
Yeah.
old cast members leaving, kind of bashing them, using words that people connect with them in hashtags, bashing them, okay? People who know them connected to those hashtags know who you're talking about. We're not stupid in the Whovian community. And that's bad form. If they left you and they don't bother you, stop bringing them into it and keep
That's
mentioning
just
them,
it. See, that's just
causing shit on their doorstep.
That's just it, Joe. That's what they want to do. They're wanting to. They want the people who are no longer with the community to hear this, but
Well, they are
the
with the
way, but
community.
the
That's
way
the
they
whole point.
phrase it, the way they phrase it is, it's like, oh, this person said it currently, so that brings the person back, and they're pissed off.
They're not coming back. But here's the thing.
Because you did this and this.
They're not coming back because the person keeps bashing them. But here's the thing, right? He's saying, well, I said we should do this hashtag, but people don't want to listen to me. Well, who the fuck are you, though?
Yeah.
Like, to tell people what to do in their own individual groups. It's gone to his head. It's gone to his head. He has a right to exist. Nobody wants, I don't want him to leave, and I've never wanted him to leave. And even when we were fighting, I didn't want him to leave. But you don't have the right to tell them what to do with their own group.
No.
And to use what hashtag they use and whatever. Okay. And they don't even use the hashtag anymore. But the thing is, right, we already resolved stuff on Whofire, right, with that whole situation, and was done, right? But the thing is, you think you're the spokesperson for everyone, and you're not.
Yeah, and you're not.
You don't speak for us. Definitely not. The Real Whovians cast. So I'm not bashing. I'm just saying you don't speak for anybody, really, other than yourself. So you could be part of a group, whatever you want to call yourself, or you want to be connected with somebody big, that's fine. But you don't represent the Whovian community. You represent your little quadrant of the Whovian community, and that's fine. But you're not the only voice in the Whovian community. And you gotta let people go. If you keep, when people leave you, you keep weighing it down and bashing and knocking and bashing and knocking and bashing, and you don't stop and you keep knocking them, they're never gonna come back if you don't shut the fuck up, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to give some advice, okay? You want things to cool down? You want things, you first of all, when we agreed not to talk about it, that means English language, we fucking agreed not to talk about it. Not even a little bit. Not even a microcosm of it. Meaning you don't fucking mention shit till October 30th. Okay? But no, your excuse was, well, when my family's attacked, all bets are off. Bullshit.
No.
Like,
no.
You don't have no.
Okay. If your family's attacked, then you go solely after the person who's attacking you.
Correct. So here's the thing.
Here's the thing. You do not scorched earth policy everybody around you in hopes that you're going to get that one person. You go solely after that one person.
Right. I did not want to be.
You were honestly attacked. Your butt was hurt over something, so you just wanted to bitch, moan, and complain.
Listen, here's the thing. People tried to stop and piece the ways. We went on the cast, a live stream. I did a thing, and I'm like, okay, We would readdress the issue on October 30th. I said that. I agreed. He agreed. The other person agreed, right? His wingman, right? But why did you break it? Because again, here's the thing, right? You're not supposed to talk about it at all. That was the agreement. I don't give a fuck what your excuse is. You broke your word. And here's the thing. I am all about word is your bond, right?
Mhm.
I fucking had shit on my channel. I didn't even talk like Doctor Who, whatever, right? I love Doctor Who. I will still
Yeah.
talk about Doctor Who, but I kind of did all the stuff other than Doctor Who just hey,
Yeah.
that's the not that that's part of the peace treaty. I could have said, oh, Jody has this colored socks, or Jody
Yeah.
is here.
Yeah.
I didn't even talk about Doctor Who, period, right? But a deal is a deal. A peace treaty is a peace treaty. And then you mentioned it a little bit, not my name, but oh, I'm glad that's whatever. But like related to the situation, you're not supposed to talk about. That was the whole point. So you fucked it up basically. Okay. And again, the people that orchestrated this peace treaty that were in my live stream were fully okay with you breaking the fucking peace treaty. Disaster area was in there. I'm surprised he didn't say anything, but whatever. But I'm sorry, you don't. If you want peace, you don't go to war with the world. And I am a big part of the Whovian community too, and I'm not going to stand for it. I'm not going to like have it where people are going. You basically, whatever people followed you, and even if they're trolls, you sent them to everyone's doorstep. Basically, okay. Maybe people were acting in your name while we were in peace, and they kept flagging the shit out of my stuff in your name. Maybe it was you. I don't know. I don't care right now. All I know is that peace means peace. And you break the peace, you broke the peace. You're not allowed. And this is the thing, like, you're not fucking allowed to do it, but I'm supposed to be fucking silent? Bullshit. If you talk about shit, I'm going to talk about
Yeah.
shit.
Tit for
Don't
tat.
make it that you're the fucking guy and fuck him, okay? I'm going to talk too, so fuck you, basically, okay? I don't think you know who the fuck you are, but you don't give a right to fucking mention anything to do with me. And you shouldn't even be talking about it. You should have left it the fuck
Yeah.
alone.
I agree.
And I'm not telling you what to do on your channel, but you're fucking sending assholes our way. You are. You're sending all these motherfucking crazy lunatics to our doorstep. And I don't give a fuck if I lost 10 subscribers, 20 subscribers, 30 subscribers, 40 subscribers, 50. I don't even give a fuck if it's 100. Because here's the thing, right? I know in my heart I've done everything possible to have peace, and it didn't work anyway, right? So I don't give a fuck, because those people that unsub don't fucking know me, don't spend the time to be loyal subscribers, and are out because they shouldn't even be here anymore. Okay?
Mhm.
And I honestly think there's fake sock accounts, people trying to manipulate the system with the analytics. I think that maybe a former cast member maybe be a fucking shit disturber. I'm sorry, I do, because in the past he was the biggest shit disturber. And I thought he changed his ways. Maybe he didn't, obviously, because all these interviews and stuff is just bullshit. Because ultimately, he still loved the fucking drama anyway. So he didn't turn over a new leaf. Because if he did turn over the new leaf, he would have fucking stopped this nonsense of trying to contact me every
What
single
tells
fucking
me,
way known
you know
to
what
man.
tells me this individual was waiting for the probationary period
Something to happen.
pretty
Was
much
using this as an
the
excuse.
probationary period to die down, or waited
Right.
till somebody else took the first swing, and then he thought,
Right. Was
okay,
using this
hey,
as an excuse.
since all ground rules are now nullified, I can
Right.
now come back.
Right. So this person who used to be the biggest troll there is had an excuse to become the biggest troll there is. Again. Even though he's hiding behind his Clark Kent identity of
Yeah.
being viewer with all these people and being nice and all this shit. He's not fucking nice. He's whatever. So I'm not saying he is, but maybe he blew this whole thing out of proportion, that he was contacted by my enemy's group to turn him to their side.
Yeah.
But still, if that was the case, the other side should have just not talked to him.
Yeah.
Instead of saying Joe is a piece of shit and Joe is a troll, when they said they were going to be neutral. That's all I'm going to say about that. If you want to be neutral, you're fucking neutral. If you're not neutral, then say you're not neutral. Have the balls to say
what they
you're not neutral.
Okay, I'll go this far. Okay, so you're neutral. So what they should have said is, we're not getting into it.
If you don't want to be neutral, you don't have to be fucking neutral. But don't lie about it. Right?
But
if you want to talk shit about me, you're not neutral, obviously.
Hey, we're not getting into it. If you want to, that's your prerogative, but we're staying out of it.
And I saw that Davros had posted that, oh, he contacted me. I didn't contact him, but you didn't have to talk to him and say the shit that you did. That Joe's an asshole and Joe's a troll and Joe's this. You didn't have to edge him on either. You didn't have to do that. And you did.
They wanted to edge the person on.
And listen, there's probably people that are manipulating the situation. I'm sure, right? But the thing is that I want peace, and I don't want to hear this shit. I don't want to fucking hear this shit. I don't want people to come to my doorstep, in the YouTube doorstep, and fucking the shit up. Now, here's the thing. Another person had said a comment on my channel, wanted me to explain stupid shit. Here's the thing. You have a fucking hobby. You invest in that hobby. You fucking do everything with that hobby. You built up, whatever it be, a collection, whether it be, like, say you collect art pieces, say you collect comics, say you collect video games, say you're working on a car in your house, in your garage, and you're building it, you're putting all the newest shit in it. Oh my God, it's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
This YouTube is a hobby. And it means the world to me, this channel, because I put time and effort into it. Like it's a thing, right? So if I have 9,800 videos, of course I'm going to care about my fucking channel. Common fucking sense. Yeah. If somebody's trying to take down my channel, of course I'm going to go fucking ape shit. Of course.
Yeah, they're right.
Of course I would fucking even use money if I had it to put a stop to people fucking attacking me, right? Because I like doing this. I like talking. I don't like bullshit. And I think that the other person, and when I'm wrong, I admit I'm wrong, okay? I admit I'm wrong. But ultimately, you got to look at the situation where I'm doing Doctor Who news like I always am, and somebody's putting my shit in a pinned tweet, picking at every little thing I say, saying it's bullshit. That's a sign of someone wanting a battle.
Mm-hmm.
And me commenting about it, I'm allowed to fucking comment about it. And then someone saying that
if you throw the first blow, you lose the right to complain if somebody.
You hit me, and I'm gonna fucking go at you with every fucking thing there is, right? You keep hitting me, I'm not gonna stand there, right? Someone saying cease and desist. Like when you started shit, you're pissing me off even more. You're not going to be able to do a fucking thing.
While at the same time throwing blows.
And don't lie. Don't fucking lie. If someone contacts me on my public channel, I'm allowed to talk about it publicly.
Yeah.
Right? Somebody's significant other contacted me, I'm allowed to. Don't make it like it was a private fucking message, because it wasn't. All right? And I stopped talking about that too because, I'm getting nowhere with the lies. So ultimately, I'm never going to get an apology, right? And I don't expect it, but I'm not going to be silent anymore when they keep breaking the fucking rules, right? Now, that being said, that's the end of that. I am also going to say that there are other wars that are starting in this community, and it's just out of this fucking world. And this is all because Doctor's not on the air, probably.
Yeah.
But everyone's allowed to talk about the news. You could just fucking do your news and ignore other shit, right? Like, you don't need to contact every single person that said that there was Doctor Who filming and tell them that they're wrong. That's baby behavior. That's childish behavior. You may not like what I have to say, but you did it, and it's childish behavior. In my eyes, you spending days doing that, you're trolling. You're trolling. Leave it alone. Do I go to every person and whatever? No, I don't. I do my news. That's it. I don't give a fuck.
They've got their way of reporting. You've got your way of reporting. And if they want to say the TARDIS is now pink instead of blue without facts, then it's like, okay, fine.
So that's it.
Move on in the next given months.
Joe is allowed to fucking talk when someone breaks the fucking rules and peace treaty. I'm allowed to say what I want to say. Don't make it like it's me either. Okay? Shit was fucking done in the live stream yesterday. I'm allowed to fucking talk. No one can tell me I can't fucking talk about it. And honestly, you have to understand two things, right? Everybody talks about drama. The people that don't want drama are on Twitter talking about drama. Right?
Yeah.
Let's be clear. I don't want to hear that people want to do my channel and do my show and then all of a sudden don't want to do my show because of the drama. Yet on their Twitter, they're calling people out and they're doing drama. Please don't be a hypocrite. Okay?
In other words, like, oh, I was supposed to go on such and such a show, but yeah, and don't do the but because that always.
But I don't like, and then people are talking. Look, here's the thing. I like Rabbi from another planet's channel. I watch his stuff. That has not been affected with me. I still watch his stuff. Just because he's friends with the other people.
Yeah, you don't judge him.
Doesn't bother me, right?
Yeah.
I never left his side to not support him. I've always been subscribed to him. I send him a message once in a while. Great video, whatever. I even said while all this was going on, I subscribe to his channel. I hope he gets so many subs.
Yeah,
I'm a fan, right? I could be a fan.
Yeah.
So I never stopped supporting people who I like. Again, it's not for me to say who he keeps his company with. That's not my business. Like, you could be friends with people even if you're not friends with their friends, right? So I like his stuff. I know that he is talking shit sometimes and ball busting and whatever, and it's fine because that he's like that. So people should not take offense to anything he says because that's it. That's his way. But people are getting offended, I guess, with what he's saying. But then they're saying something nasty to him, which I do not agree with. They're saying what type of person he is, which I think is wrong. So I have to, and again, I have friends that are not friends with him. I guess they're enemies with him, right? But that doesn't make me enemies at all. We could still be friends, everybody, you know? But I don't have to dislike the person because you dislike the person. And let's agree to disagree. But again, I feel that he's getting a bad rap with stuff, and I think that people should support Rabbi from Another Planet. I like his stuff. I mean, he's funny. Makes me laugh. That's all that matters. So, pretty much showing support. And I do, here's the thing, I'll admit a fault of mine. Because I said this to Rabbi in the chat. I'm a writer. So, I have a habit of writing a lot.
Yeah.
Can't control that. It's a character flaw. I'm just used to write.
It's a habit. You get so caught up in a habit that you can't help it.
I'm used to writing a lot in text message, and I know from experience that I'm just talking a lot in text because I'm not talking with my voice. It doesn't mean I mean to offend anyone. Okay, I just tend to talk a lot. That's the way I am. You have to understand. Hey, Matrix Lord, a little too much text. That's fine. Okay. So it's not like that's just the way I am. So I even said to them, like, dude, I sent you like a lot of stuff. I didn't realize it's paragraphs because when you're writing, I'm writing books, so I don't fucking know what you're talking, right? I write books, so I'm like, oh, whatever. So before you know it, I'm like, wow, I sent him a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed if I was, so I apologize for writing a lot of stuff to him. But I'm just saying that's the way I am. Just like
I find myself actually doing that too. So
right, we do a podcast, and sometimes I don't mean to talk over Scott, and I'm sorry about that. I just have a habit. Doesn't mean I'm mad at him.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I'm just. It doesn't mean I'm an asshole.
That's just it.
It doesn't mean I'm an asshole. It just means that, like, I'm passionate about my shit. So, but I am wrong for doing that, Scott. I'm sorry.
Don't sweat it, because I know you too much.
Yeah, you know me for like 9 years. 9 years.
Oh,
right?
God. Yeah. I don't even realize that. See, that's just.
And we didn't even age a day, no.
Yeah, no, that's just it. And that's the good thing. Because if you sit there and somebody suddenly brings it up, like, oh, it's been this many years, you're going, it has? And you don't even realize it because the time literally does pass that quick.
Right. As long as you feel good inside, who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, my hair looks gray, but whatever.
Oh, I feel you, dude. I feel you. Because I keep saying it's kind of funny how there's no gray here, but the moment I decide to grow this, boom, this is where the gray comes out.
Yeah, I've been getting grays too. I'm like, what the fuck is that, right?
I know, folks. I'm not. I get in a bad
Joe
habit.
Whitaker got a haircut.
Yeah, I finally got mine.
She's ready to go.
And
I need to dye this.
I've been getting comments all day, like the past few weeks, of how, oh, you look good. I said, thank you. So
I need to dye this because I look like fucking. Looks like fuck. I don't know what the fuck I look.
Pardon.
Yeah. Anyway,
the only time this thing's going to get dyed is when it naturally grays. So that's the only dyeing I'm doing.
What show is this about? Is this dyeing hair? Is it doctor? I don't know. We just went off on a tangent.
Yeah.
Time skewed into this tangent, creating an alternate 1985. No. It happens. So anyway, we're talking about a blue box, and there's an alien in it. All right. So Jodie Whittaker got her haircut. She's ready to go filming on the 2nd of November. The official Doctor Who filming date, November 2nd. Officially, because it was unofficial before, it's official now.
Just look on the BBC website.
November 2nd, Jodie Whittaker's gonna film Doctor Who. It's official now.
Do we go by the US date, which is 11/2, or there?
Oh, stop! Now you complicated things. It's there, November 2nd.
Yeah.
Right, 5 hours.
Yeah, because they put the day before the month.
They're 5 hours ahead. They're 5 hours ahead. They're November 2nd. Just like I never understood when everybody from the UK would try to get me with April Fools, but it was not on April Fools. It was the day before. And I'm like, what? That confused the shit out of me, especially with the post. I'm like, but it's not April Fools. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. They're a day ahead.
Yeah.
They're technically
Richard. Very disgusting with people call me a fat pig for eating a donut.
Just like you're in the future of me, so.
Yes, I know.
You're an hour, though.
So, there will be, not that this is related to Doctor Who, but there will be more donut lessons. Sorry. And pizza lessons. Whatever kind of lessons I want to do.
I keep meaning, every time I'm up at Wally World or over at Winco, I keep meaning to grab some. I never do, so.
Why? You keep saying about that every day. Why can't you go get stuff?
Lazy.
Oh.
No, it's like it's one of those, once you get home, it's like, oh, I'm so glad. And then you don't want to get back up and walk.
I mean, it was raining here for days. And here's the thing, like, I'm watching the stream that was 4 hours and 4 minutes, but I only saw 32 minutes. I couldn't. So I'm watching this, I'm like, I'm hungry. Like, it was like drama eating, right? I'm like, all this bashing the shit out of everybody's making me hungry. I'm listening to this person ripping people's to shreds, and I'm going to fuck you up, and I'm going to fuck you up. And I'm like, I'm getting hungry now. So I went and I got a pie. I got Domino's pizza. And I was just like,
I was all ready to do their $2 coupon deal at Quick Trip. I get up there, pop their little thing for their kitchen area, and that pizza area says temporarily down. And I'm thinking, damn it, I was all ready to get myself to use the coupon, because I might after we get done here, may have to go up and get myself a
we're gonna be done now because Matrix Lord has to sleep.
Yeah.
Because he has to work tonight at 11. So it is 7 o'clock. I have to sleep right now. Now I'm going to sleep
tomorrow. So
all the people out there doing Doctor Who videos, do your shit. All right. Don't worry about anybody going to fuck attack you. Don't worry about anybody trying to flag your channel. If someone does, you fucking do what you got to do. Right. Nobody's the voice. Nobody is the boss. Nobody's the king of this fucking community.
No, nobody is.
And if anybody says they are, I'll kick their ass. They're nuts. They're fucking nuts. They're nuts.
Just send.
Just fucking relax.
No, I'm not going to say that. No, I'm not going to go there. No, never
Just
mind. Not
fucking
going there.
relax.
Not going there. Even I'm going to
Motherfuckers.
censor myself, so I'm not going to go there.
To my enemies, just fucking relax, bros. Fucking chill yourself, motherfuckers. Cut it out.
Okay, I'm going to
Jesus
say
Christ.
if you
Say
feel
what you gotta
stressed, just look at Joe. Just look at Hunter Biden's laptop. You should be able to be feeling good after
Jesus.
that. I had to go there.
He went there politically. The views of Scott are not the views of Real Whovians Cast or the affiliates
Got
Matrix
canceled.
1, 2,
Yeah.
anybody.
What? Oh, the people from.
Oh, shit. 4 more years of George Bush.
Thank you. Thank you. That was a good one. Yes.
Come on, Bush. Let's go. Run again. No. Jesus. What the fuck? Okay. Hey. Anybody can run for president now. Even if you fall asleep at the podium. Or you don't know where you're at.
What's this, Jody?
Hey, you let everybody in. Why not? We're not for any party, okay?
No, we're not.
Listen, we're not for people falling asleep at the podium, and we're not for people gribbing anybody by anything. So we are fair and impartial. We're not mentioning politics on here. And you'll never know who I vote.
Racist. We hate everybody. Okay, we're not racist. We just hate everybody.
Check out my book, Twist of Hate. No, not related. No. All right. So, Peace was given a chance, and someone said, "Fuck it." So whatever. Hey, let's just talk about Doctor Who and try to ignore the nonsense. That's it. Jody got a haircut. Hey.
Yeah.
And then I got news as I was about to go to sleep about the filming. So November 2nd.
Jody was running for U.S. president sometime in the next 4 years. I don't know.
Sure, it would have to be living.
I know.
Like,
can you imagine that? Can you imagine that?
We're not going through that whole thing again.
No.
With the birth
certificate. Imagine that, boy. All the lovers of Jodie Whittaker.
We're not going
rushing out of the woodwork then.
All right. Thank you, Scott. I know sometimes he gets scared. There may be characters appearing, or I might just go off on a tangent like now. But, well, no. Hey, listen. Tomorrow's Halloween.
Yeah.
Anything can happen tomorrow. The cracks are open. Sky Havoc may pop out. You may have a new character tomorrow. I don't know. Anything can happen on Halloween. Check out Matrix Lloyd 212's channel. Or maybe nothing will happen. Maybe I'll sleep. Never know. Yeah. All right. On that note, keep hooing. No, I can't say that. Keep watching Doctor Who. Whether you like it or you don't like it, I'm not a fan of Timeless Child. But still, we're going to hope, right? That's going to be undone. We can hope and pray, right?
Like I said, like I've been saying, I just have a strong feeling it's going to be a wrestle-on plan.
Just don't pray to a frog. That's all we're going to say.
Yeah.
All right. That's it, guys. Take care. Bye for now.